Yeah, what's up, everybody? Jason Woe, keeping it real FOREX King, back with another video. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to be a swing trader. So, the first step to be a swing trader is to learn to analyze the market at a higher time frame. Right now, looking at GBP New Zealand dollar pair on a weekly chart, meaning each candle is a week, takes a week to form, so that's like 7 days. So pretty much you try to identify the trend and also the areas of entry and exits. So for this pair, the red line right here signifies the area of, you could say, support. This is the area of support. This signifies the area of resistance right here. The market is rejecting off this line, coming back down. So this is an area of support that's strong, that's been tested multiple times. There's an area of resistance that's been tested. So you try to find the current areas the market is at so you could predict the next area. So that's why I draw these lines here to show. But then you also want to identify future areas of support and resistance. So for example, over here, this will be an area of potential support. You want to buy at support. So this area is areas where you can buy at. You can buy at based off past results. So this potential buy area over breaks it and closes, the candle closes below here, then you can look for like a sell continuation. But right now, we're focusing this area as an area of buys for an area of support. So this is like a zone area, you could say. So pretty much swing trade, you want to aim for the goal to hold for what? Days, weeks, months. You gotta decide. And sometimes the market might not play out the way you want. So you might have to just go from target to target, from support to resistance. So this could take a week to happen, or it could take weeks. So you gotta decide your entry and exit plan. So let's go to the daily time frame. So for daily time frame, so this what happened last week pretty much. Last week, each candle was a day. So last week, last trading week, 5 days. So pretty much it wasn't too much momentum. It was playing around this area of support and came back down. But then the next 5 days, so 2 weeks ago, the market dropped. It broke this area that was previous to the area of support. Like right here was the area of support. So you can buy support, or if it breaks the support, you look for sells, which it broke the support. So that's why last week was a sell-off. It came back down to this zone area. And this zone area is an area of demand. So you got target from 2 weeks ago and caught the sell move based off that. And also, this area was a strong area of support because you see all these wicks. Market kept rejecting, coming back up, rejecting, coming back up before it finally came back down. So right here was an area of potential resistance. So you got to target this area for a sell and caught the sell move back down here to this zone area. This zone area based off the past. So, but then about swing trading, you have to be patient because each candle within a day, obviously you see the market go up and down, up and down. So you have to be patient when it comes to swing trading and patient knowing where you about to enter and exit. So that's the thing. So for example, let's say you're here and you're trying to look for potential buy moves. Let's say you want to you thought the market was going to go all the way back up to here. You thought the market would come back all the way up to here. But if you know about your areas, your targeted areas, you would have one target here, a next target, maybe not all the way up there because there's a lot of noise. It might take a while. So I'll probably target this area. So my next target would have been up here, but guess what? It didn't come up here. Market never came up here. It targeted here. It came back down. So that's the thing. Just because you want to ride it down and then ride it back up, it might not come all the way back up to here. In this case, it came up to here and then came back down and then came back down again. So it has the option to come back up here, or it has the option to decide to come back down here. Because this is an area, a strong buy area where it could come back down and test. So you just gotta be mindful. And this could take clearly more than a week. As you see, these are daily candles, like definitely more than a week candle. So that's the thing about swing trading. You had to be patient and you had to have your targets. So for this pair, this week coming up, you gotta check the news events. So if you go to the FOREX calendar and you look what will affect the GBP pair and New Zealand dollar, you look for GBP news as well as New Zealand news, which is New Zealand news on Tuesday, with this cash rates that can highly affect the market. So sometimes like the market do the fundamental analysis is reasons the market moves a certain way or they make pushes. So right now, this is still a demand zone, I would say. It's still an area of buying, strong buys, until it closes below this area. Therefore, I'll be cautious to continue sales. Also, if I'm in sales, it'll be like short term because we're at this area of, you know, of demand. Unless it breaks demand zone, then I'll definitely look for sales all over here. All over here. This is all my sales in this zone. Right now, this potential opportunity where it could slowly, based on structure, come back up and retest this area. So you just gotta be on the lookout and pay attention to structure. And you have to go to 4-hour chart and definitely see more of the noise, because obviously last week it looked like the market wanted to kind of come back up, but it came back down. So just gotta be mindful due to structure, because this was like there's a lot of noise. You can see the market reject around here before it came back down and closed below. But then you see here, let me show it better. You see this area here. This is all areas where the market didn't come back all the way down. It still played around, even though it closed below this support line, came back up, created a pattern, and shot back up. So that's why I'll still be mindful for this area. I wouldn't fully confirm the whole sells too long. I will still be paying attention to structure and see if it's the momentum, if it's about create momentum to come back all the way back up. And that's pretty much how you swing trade. You look for an entry. You should narrow down to a lower time frame, maybe like a 4-hour chart like here, and just aim for a target. Let's say your entry is here. Your stop loss, let's say here. And then you take profit down here or here, or you could just take profit as you go. So that's pretty much how I'll swing trade. by going from areas. And also when you profit, you should adjust your stop loss and add it above your entry, so you have a risk-free trade where you don't lose anything. So let's say your entry's here, your stop loss, you could like move it back into profit area. So then you're always in profit if it comes back up. Let's say you entry here, you put your stop loss here, you're in profit. If it comes back up, it'll still hit your profit and you'll be in profit. Or it could just come back up and then shoot back down and shoot back down. But that's just to scare your profits, because it's better to stay profitable. But that's pretty much how you swing trade. Overall, look at the higher time frames from the weekly to the daily, and then pick some targets to stick by and go with the flow. And that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Right now, we out here. Peace.